Imagine turning $10,000 into $140,000 just by buying Nvidia 5 years ago. But that obvious ship has sailed. Therefore, what is the next trillion-dollar trend before the market catches on? Welcome to Physical AI. Physical robots need intelligent brains. But Nvidia's data center chips consume too much power for edge devices. Therefore, we look at ARM Holdings. They dominate low-power edge computing, acting as the robot's true brain. At just 10% of Nvidia's size, they have massive room to grow. But there's a risk: their CPU revenue won't peak until 2028. If ARM is the brain, who builds the muscle? That brings us to Symbotic, the industrial Brawn revolutionizing warehouse automation. They boast a staggering $22 billion contracted backlog and a massive partnership with Walmart. But relying so heavily on one giant client creates concentration risk. Therefore, Symbotic is aggressively innovating to compete with Amazon's massive in-house robotics division. They've recently hit profitability, which is a huge catalyst. But what if you want to invest in the unseen infrastructure orchestrating all of this? Enter Teradyne, the ecosystem conductor. They sit on a $10 billion cash cow duopoly in automated chip testing. But that revenue is tied to AI CapEx spending, which can fluctuate. Therefore, their hidden growth engine is Universal Robots, their collaborative robotics arm growing at 32% year-on-year. As politicians push for reshoring manufacturing, these robots are perfectly positioned. But picking individual stock winners is stressful. Is there a safer approach? If picking a single stock feels too risky, therefore you need the Global X Robotics ETF, or BOTZ. This is your diversified basket. But why this specific ETF? Because it offers lower management fees compared to competitors and unlocks access to non-US tech and medical robotics. It gives you broad exposure to the physical AI revolution with significantly lower volatility than pure play stocks. So, what is the ultimate playbook to take away from this? Here is your final physical AI playbook. ARM is the brain, requiring patience until 2028. Symbotic is the brawn, battling client concentration risks. Teradyne is your conductor, riding the manufacturing reshoring wave. And BOTZ is your basket to safely play broad market adoption. The physical AI shift is still incredibly early. Don't miss the next market shift. Subscribe to Alpha Spot right now for daily market intel and early trend alerts. We will see you in the next video.